Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the OnePlus 13T, a phone that's not just about great performance, but also some really cool new features you might not know about. From smoother animations with ColorOS 15 to a game-changing AI shortcut that makes multitasking a breeze, this phone has some serious tricks up its sleeve. But that's not all. If you're into photography, the 50-megapixel camera with advanced portrait modes and 4x zoom is something you'll want to see. Stay tuned as we break down everything from battery life to gaming performance and see if the OnePlus 13T is really as powerful as it sounds. Let's get into it. This video has been shared by my tech partner from China, so a big thanks to him for that. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from techmaiky. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more awesome tech videos. Let's start with the design of the OnePlus 13T. This time we had two colors to check out, pink and gray. Which one would you choose? Both colors use a new coral velvet glass finish. It feels soft and more comfortable to hold. It's not like the usual frosted glass that feels slippery like soap. When you touch and rub the back, you'll notice it has a slight grip. Even if you use the phone without a case, you don't have to worry about it slipping out of your hand and falling. This kind of texture is very rare on other phones. As expected, I could make something like this. The sides of the OnePlus 13T are made of metal, and the camera module has a matte finish too. The whole phone isn't designed to look super shiny or flashy. Instead, it feels clean and fresh in your hand. Except for the camera and screen, there's no other area where fingerprints stick easily. Even someone like me with sweaty and oily hands can use it in summer without a case, and it still feels great. In my opinion, the clean and light texture of the phone is what really feels premium. If material and touch make a phone feel good, then size and comfort are just as important. The OnePlus 13T weighs 185 grams and is 8.16 millimeters thick. To be honest, for a small screen phone, it's not the lightest or thinnest, but it packs a big 60 milliamp hour battery inside. Later, when we test the battery life, you'll see how amazing this big battery really is. The OnePlus 13T has a small 6.32-inch flat screen. The body is only 71.7 millimeters wide, which makes it great for one-handed use. If you can't picture it, let's compare it to the iPhone 16 Pro. The iPhone 16 Pro also has a 6.3-inch screen and a 71.5 millimeter body width. When you put them side by side, the OnePlus 13T looks a little taller. The width of a phone really affects how it feels in your hand. Big flagship phones usually feel unstable to hold with one hand because they are about 77 millimeters wide, but the OnePlus 13T, with its 71 millimeters width, is much easier to grip with one hand. It feels steady and secure. Also, the OnePlus 13T has a 50-50 weight balance, so the weight feels even in your hand. Every time I use this little phone, I love how it feels. Light, easy to hold, and no strain on my hands. The OnePlus 13T's camera module still looks very powerful, but when you actually use the phone, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. The camera uses a metal cube design and only sticks out by 2.15 millimeters. It also only covers 7.5% of the back of the phone, which makes it very comfortable to hold. No matter if you use your left or right hand, your fingers won't easily touch the camera module. Even when you hold the phone sideways to play games, it won't hurt your hands. After talking about the back design, let's look at the front screen. The OnePlus 13T has a 6.32-inch display. We measured its manual brightness, and it can go over 800 nits. It also supports solar display technology, so you can see the screen clearly even under sunlight. Look at the colors in the pictures. They look great. For eye protection, the screen supports full brightness DC dimming and bright eye protection 2.0, which helps reduce eye strain from using the phone for a long time. Why did OnePlus make the phone a little heavier and thicker? Because they needed to fit in a big 60 milliamp hour battery. Small screen flagship phones usually have one big problem: battery life anxiety. If this problem isn't solved, small phones always need to stay connected to a power bank. So, did the OnePlus 13T fix this problem? We did a 5-hour heavy usage battery test. After the test, the OnePlus 13T still had 46% battery left. For a small screen phone, this is a big breakthrough. After testing battery life, we also checked the charging speed. The OnePlus 13T supports 80-watt wired fast charging. It charged to 56% in just 25 minutes and took about 62 minutes to fully charge to 100%. After fixing the battery life problem, what's the next challenge for small screen flagships that the OnePlus 13T takes on? It's gaming performance. To handle this, the OnePlus 13T is packed with powerful hardware. It uses the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, and it has a large Glacier VC cooling system covering 4,400 square millimeters. The cooling material, glacial graphite, has a high thermal conductivity of 2,100 watts per meter Kelvin. On the software side, OnePlus has added its own chip-level gaming technology. The Fengchi game engine helps the phone deliver top-level, super smooth gaming performance. Now let's test the OnePlus OnePlus 13T by running Genshin Impact first to see its performance. The screen brightness was set at 200 nits, and the room temperature was 25 degrees Celsius. In this test, the OnePlus 13T ran at an average of 60.3 frames per second, with an average power consumption of 4 watts. Great results with full frame rates. Under the same conditions, we also tested Honkai Star Rail during its heaviest load moments. OnePlus 13T ran at an average of 58.5 frames per second, with an average power consumption of 5.6 watts. Even though the frame rate in Star Rail had a few small drops, the overall gaming experience was still very smooth. Finally, let's do one more test. In a ranked match on the classic island map of PUBG Mobile, OnePlus 13T ran at an average of 89.9 frames per second, with an average power consumption of 3.3 watts. This is another full frame performance. But more than just good frame rates, OnePlus has also worked on improving the small details in gaming, making the gaming experience on the OnePlus 13T even more fun and enjoyable. Have you ever tried to secretly play a game but got caught because of the game sound? The OnePlus 13T has a silent start feature. It automatically mutes all games when you open them. If you want the sound back, just press the volume button. Another cool feature is the new game camera. It lets you quickly record up to 30 seconds in a loop or capture a 3-second live photo while playing. I personally love using the game camera to take live photos. It's really fun. At the end of the video, let's quickly talk about the camera and system experience. The OnePlus 13T main camera has a 50 megapixel Sony IMX906 sensor and supports OIS, optical image stabilization. It also has a 49mm equivalent telephoto lens that offers 4x zoom without loss of quality, along with the ultra light and shadow image algorithm and ultra clear image quality algorithm. The OnePlus 13T also features portrait mode 4.0, which lets you take portrait photos with a film style or soft light effect for textured, high-quality shots. The OnePlus 13T runs on ColorOS 15, which brings smoother animations and a new task manager. Now you can stack notifications, and they have a new stacking effect, making everything feel smoother and more flexible when scrolling. You can also resize folders on the desktop freely. The animation for resizing is smoother and more responsive. In addition to improved animations, ColorOS 15 focuses on AI. The OnePlus 13T now has a new shortcut key that lets you quickly activate the AI flash system. It can intelligently analyze the content on your screen, summarize it, and store it in memory. This shortcut button can also do other things, like turning on silent mode, do not disturb, or the flashlight, making it more practical than the previous 3-stage button. The price of the base variant of the OnePlus 13T in China starts at 3,399 Chinese yuan, which is around 350 pounds, and it goes up to $466 in the USA. There you have it, everything you need to know about the OnePlus 13T. From its sleek design to powerful performance and camera features, this phone definitely packs a punch. If you're considering picking one up or have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more in-depth reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.